very warm welcome to our Diwali special episode of Colours of India. Before we get to the weekly roundup of cultural events, we wish all of you a very happy and prosperous Diwali. This week we take you to a special Diwali Mela organised by the Blind Relief Association, followed by a spellbinding performance by Kathak master Pandit Birju Maharaj and Meeta Pandit's soulful classical rendition. Diwali is one festival that every Indian eagerly waits for. Weeks before the festival, people are busy shopping and decorating their homes in the best possible way. So what better place to buy that shiny piece of decor from this Diwali Mela organised by the Blind Relief Association. But what makes this bazaar a hit are the people of this association.
This Diwali Bazaar is a uniquely pleasurable shopping experience. This is where when you shop, you also contribute to the cause of some special people who themselves are not able to see but have spared no efforts to light up the lives of others. Away from the crowded bazaar, this small group works away busily on candles. Big degjees filled with wax are melted and continuously kept on the fire to keep hot and molten. The diyas are washed with cold water and lined up across the tables to be filled. The molten wax is carried in these small kettles and then carefully poured into each earthen pot. For the wicks, small round metal clips are punched into a hole, while long strips of wax-covered thread are cut into pieces and inserted into them. They are then clipped together, making a wick. Trying my hand at the process, I too got going at the diyas while the wax was still hot.
One of the purposes of Diwali Bazaar, and it serves automatically, is that people get to know the abilities and capabilities of persons with visual impairment. It may start with candle, but behind candle you must have seen we have some visually challenged person giving demonstration of relaxation massage there. And then people get to know that the blind persons can even work on computers. We have a school, then we tell them about, so people get to know about the capabilities, and that's a very important thing. And I hope this Diwali Bazaar, we all wish that people should understand that the persons with disabilities have equal right and they should be given equal opportunities to play as a member of a useful member or a contributing member to the society.
Along with the diyas, the volunteers also make candles of different shapes and sizes. Color is added to the molten wax to create the diyas of varying shades. Hot wax is poured into iron molds. On cooling, they are given a cool water dip to solidify them further. Finally, they are dipped into the hot wax again in order to get a coating and shine. Diwali is a very special occasion for the association. Economically, it is also their busy season, so every day without fail, work starts early and goes on till evening. The bazaar stretches over 6 days, which means they are working to a deadline with both targets and orders to complete.
This is the very first time that I'm actually visiting the Blind School Mela, and trust me, I'm so impressed. I mean, it is amazing to know that blind people, people who actually cannot see, have made such lovely stuff. And I from the bottom of my heart, I feel that I feel so happy that my money is being utilized in helping somebody.
The bazaar has many newer and out-of-the-box items for customers this Diwali. Colourful rustic hanging lamps in glass, hand-painted drawers, metal hangings of Ganesh and colourful candles in glass jars are a huge hit. Modern versions are experiments with angles and wooden hands holding diyas. If you want some green decor, then the bazaar has adequate stalls selling fancy flowers and trimmed shrubs. Lanterns made of colourful cellophane sheets are modelled along the lines of Chinese lanterns.
For me, it's a little bit like feeling at Christmas time with all the lights and everyone is buying something, and so it's a very nice experience to be here in India in this time during the year.
This year is much better. The people are buying much things for decoration. They are trying to decorate their house as best they can. So I think this year people are enjoying more. People are getting aware of this thing. They are buying more ethnic style these days. Like previously 4-5 years, people were not aware of these things. They were not buying. But slowly and slowly, people are getting more aware to buy these ethnic style of goods which are originally from their country only.
मेरा चना बना है तर लेके जाना बाबू घर देना बीवी को जाकर बीवी बोली मुस्कुरा कर कहाँ से लाए हो देवर मुझे बता दो चने वाले का घर मैं उड़ जाऊंगी फर.
Food is one of the essential items of any mela, and this bazaar has just the right things to offer. Cotton candy, the pink fluffy sugar cloud, is a staple that I simply couldn't resist it. From the hot aloo tikkis and the cool and crunchy golgappas, there's something on the plate for everyone, be they young or old. Rajasthani kachori and a variety of chaats are the other dishes to relish.
I'm coming in this mela from last 7 years. The reason of coming and attending this mela is only to buy the candles and the diyas which they make, so that we can help and we can associate with the blind school in different manners. It gives people to come across and celebrate Diwali in different manner altogether. Come eat all the pav bhajis and all the pani puris of the world at the one common place, and come and see other stuff which is like for the Diwali gifting purpose and everything.
Sparkling lights and happy faces all around. That's what you look for in a fair. And with the festival spirit in the air, the Blind Relief Association's Diwali Bazaar packs in a complete experience. With fancy lights and lanterns, decorative diyas and candles, and stalls selling foodstuff, the annual bazaar is a fitting place for your Diwali celebrations.
Being visually impaired doesn't stop anyone from contributing in whichever way to the society. And the people of the Blind Relief Association have proved that with their dedication and this huge scale Diwali Bazaar. With that, we head into a very quick break. When we come back, we show you a beautiful performance by none other than Kathak maestro Pandit Birju Maharaj. Stay with us. Coming up next is a tribute to Kathak Guru Rohini Bhate by none other than Pandit Birju Maharaj, followed by an audio-visual exhibition. Pandit Birju Maharaj needs no introduction, not only to the fans of Kathak, but to any Indian. His achievements have made him a master of the arts. The maestro recently took stage in Delhi to pay tribute to Kathak Guru Rohini Bhate.
Even at the age of 75, the Guru has not lost his ability to mesmerize his audience. Birju Maharaj was on stage in Delhi recently at Tasmai, a festival of Indian classical music and dance organized by Akriti Foundation. The festival was dedicated to the loving memory of Kathak Guru Rohini Bhate, who was paid tributes by the legend, as well as Sarod Maestro Ustad Amjad Ali Khan and Shubha Lakshmi Khan.
He presents a very long tradition, and all our classical art forms is so much about symbolism, so much about taking it deep inside. And so today what he performs, what he dances today is where he is today after a long journey. He's completed his 75th birthday. After his long journey through the arts, through the whole post-partition Indian evolution. And every time he performs, every time it's a new magic.
Through subtle presentations, Birju Maharaj kept the audience enthralled, like the piece where he demonstrates the circle of life. In a dance dialogue, he shows an excited friend trying to convince a tired partner to join him.
जो उनका भाव, जो उनका प्रेजेंटेशन था, बहुत ही यूनिक, बहुत ही कमाल। और ख़ास तौर पर आज के दिन टू गिव ए ट्रिब्यूट टू ए डांसर, तो बहुत ही सबको आनंद आया।
The versatile artist also presented a thumri about Lord Krishna. Even while sitting and singing, Maharaj articulated every expression of the song facially, to the performance a truly riveting spectacle.
His grace at this age, the way he dances, I think it is divine, absolutely divine. I have seen his son dancing. I have gone to his program. I have gone to a couple of times to his program. Whenever he comes to Bangalore, I'm always there. And he is ultimate. I don't think anybody can go close to his expression, his recital, his rhythm, and the way he takes you to a different world.
A living epitome of his art, the legend shows that he doesn't even need to wear ghungroos to demonstrate his virtuosity.
Pandit Birju Maharaj hails from one of the oldest existing Kathak gharanas. For any admirer of Kathak, to be able to watch his performance live is a dream come true. Moving on from one form of the art to another. If you want to hear Mahatma Gandhi's voice or have a look at some of the legendary stalwarts of our freedom era, look no farther than the audio-visual exhibition held at the Indira Gandhi Centre for Arts in Delhi.
On the occasion of World Day for Audiovisual Heritage, the IGNCA organized a unique exhibition of rare sights and sounds, inaugurated by artist Anjali Ila Menon. The centre, along with inputs from public and private organizations like All India Radio, Doordarshan, Sangeet Natak Academy, Archive of Indian Music, Nath Sagar Archives, Archives and Research Centre for Ethnomusicology, School of Cultural Texts and Records, Jadavpur University and Upayan Sansad opened their archives for public viewing.
The public comes, sees it, understands audiovisual heritage, because in this day of the television and which focuses mainly on the popular music, modern music, there's very little outreach on the old cultural audiovisual material. Once they come, they get a taste of it because you can only show some of it. And we expect this for people to get curious and to learn more and more about it.
People thronged to get a glimpse of history. These sound recordings and moving images, made available through separate listening kiosks, took the observer back in time and showed the importance of this media in preserving the intangible cultural heritage.
Here, technology has enabled the coming together of 7 or 8 different institutions which have amazing archival material, and to see it all, or to have got it all together under one roof, is a huge feat. You could not have done that without modern technology.
The power and capability of audio and visual medium was also exhibited through a collection of photographs put up by the IGNCA showcasing the masters of classical music. Apart from the moving and framed images, pictures of various musical instruments from Assam proved to be the center of everyone's attention. The powerful pictures entranced the viewer with their surreal ability to even evoke their sounds.
Surprising, isn't it? Technological advancements are a sign of changing times and modernity. But it's only through them and with continuous innovation and ideas that we can preserve the past and the present for the future. Time now for us to slip into another very short break. A classical rendition on the other side. Stay with us. Coming up after the break is a classical rendition by vocalist Meeta Pandit and a contemporary dance performance. Welcome back. Next we present to you a musical delight. Renowned vocalist Meeta Pandit enthralls the audience at the Delhi Classical Music Festival.
There is nothing typical about Meeta Pandit. The renowned vocalist is quite a contrast to the traditional image of an Indian classical singer. Young and firmly rooted in the family of classical musicians, Meeta has trained in the Gwalior Gharana tradition. As her performance at the Delhi Classical Music Festival showed, she is a perfect example of how to take classical music to the young generation.
Delhi Classical Music Festival, we started in 2010 during Commonwealth Games, and seeing the successfulness of this festival and response of the people, Delhi government decided to continue, and it was made the annual feature. And I think now in these days it is one of the biggest classical music festivals in India.
Meeta expounds and interprets the intricate patterns of the ragas through the khayal and tappa styles, with all their variations, modulations and split-second precisions. She is equally adept with genres of tarana, bhajan, thumri, Sufi as well as cross-cultural music.
ऐसे इवेंट्स होते रहने चाहिए और ऐसे इवेंट्स हर साल होते हैं दरअसल, और मैं एक्सपेक्ट करूँगा कि और जो यंग म्यूजिशंस हैं उन्हें मैं और सुनना चाहूँगा, क्योंकि यंग म्यूजिशंस जो हैं जिनको बहुत सारी प्रमोशन की ज़रूरत है और वो आगे आना चाहते हैं बट उनको कोई मौका नहीं मिलता आने का, तो मैं चाहूँगा कि उन सबको भी एक एक मौका दिया जाए। और ऐसे प्लेटफॉर्म्स हैं पंजाबी साहित्य अकेडमी, संगीत नाटक अकेडमी, जो लोग ऐसे इवेंट्स करवाते हैं उनमें इनको ज़रूर चांस मिलना चाहिए।
Meeta has given performances across the world. She has made her mark in classical music, winning admirers among the young as well as the old with her gayaki.
It's, this series is absolutely amazing. It was wonderful to have Meeta Pandit ji. She's a very close dear friend, and I'm really happy to see her perform.
The Delhi Classical Music Festival is a delight for the lovers of the classical music tradition. The festival is presented by Delhi Government's Department of Art, Culture and Languages and organized by Punjabi Academy. The festival hosts some of India's biggest music veterans.
From classical, we now move to contemporary. Freedom, like love, is a many-splendored thing, and that can be expressed in a lot of different ways. For many people, that expression comes from dance. In this tribute to Narendra Sharma, Delhiites saw many such expressions.
Martha Graham, arguably one of the greatest artists of the 20th century. She introduced the world to modern dance, or contemporary dance as we call it now. Her ideas inspired pioneering Indian artists like late Uday Shankar, helping them to revolutionize Indian classical dance by combining it with Western innovations. Shankar's pupil was Narendra Sharma, who spread his vision through his academy, Bhumika. The Narendra Sharma Festival of Dance is an attempt to celebrate the memory of the late choreographer.
One of the strong points of contemporary dance is that people dwell into their own selves, and then they look out and bring some aspect of life and put it up in dance. So in a way, over 3 days, all these choreographers, dancers are coming and they are telling their part of the stories. And all of them are well versed in multiple styles, multiple techniques. They have traveled world over. So all these experiences sort of lie in them. And then when they come on the stage, they talk about this one part of their life, one slice of your life, which they gave it on stage.
One of the most arresting presentations of the festival came from Shubhro Ghosh. His piece titled Wheeling Through used a wheelchair to deal with the notions of contraption, communication and entrapment. Shubhro emotes through this language of movement. The piece shows him try to rearrange his desires and emotions while he strives for freedom from confinement.
Contemporary is like a water. Means उसमें जो भी डालोगे वाटर के अंदर जैसे भी डालोगे वैसा बन जाता है. उन्होंने अपनी स्टोरी में बताया था कि ग्लास में डाला ग्लास का आकार ले लिया, कप में डाला कप का आकार ले लिया. कंटेम्प्रेरी स्टाइल भी ऐसा है. कंटेम्प्रेरी में क्रिएटिविटी बहुत कुछ है इसके अंदर जो अदर्स में नहीं है. बहुत सारी चीज़ों में लिमिटेशंस है. कंटेम्प्रेरी में बॉन्डिंग लिमिटेशंस कुछ नहीं है. ऐसा कुछ नहीं है. मतलब फ्रीली एकदम क्रिएटिव होके तुम कंटेम्प्रेरी डांस कर सकते हो.
Sumit Nagdev presented The Talkative Dancer. It gave an insight not only into his repertoire but also the nature of the artist. The dance depicts the many unspoken emotions through on-stage articulation. He narrates his journey of learning contemporary dance and becoming what he is today. Using poetry, music, dialogues and comedy, The Talkative Dancer made everyone laugh.
तो मेरे को कोई पूछा भाई तुम्हारा धर्म क्या है, तुम हिंदू हो, मुस्लिम हो, बुद्धिस्ट हो. मैं बोला मैं डांसर हूँ, इसमें धर्म नहीं ढूंढ सकता हूँ. जैसे मैं प्रैक्टिस कर रहा हूँ तो मैं घर में प्रार्थना कर रहा हूँ, जब मैं स्टेज पे जा रहा हूँ तो वो स्टेज मेरा टेम्पल है, स्टेज पे नाच रहा हूँ तो मैं स्टेज पे अपनी आरती कर रहा हूँ. क्यों नहीं? डांस इज़ माई रिलीजन, सो दिस फेस्टिवल इज़ ऑलमोस्ट एज इम्पॉर्टेंट टू मी एज दिवाली.
Contemporary dance is an abstract form, but that doesn't hinder it from telling a story. Rather, it's a form where the dance and music play independent roles depicting profound feelings. Like art, this form is left to the viewer to be interpreted and judged as per their choices.
Contemporary dance is very different from the earlier classical and royal court styles of dance. In those forms of dance, symmetry and perspective are very important, but here the dancers are performing in a free manner without following many rules. Well, with that, it's time for me to wrap up this episode of Colors of India. Remember to write to us onto our Facebook page. We'll see you same time next week with another bunch of exciting stories. Till then, goodbye and take care and have a very happy and safe Diwali.